Ladies and gentlemen, the sun has now found its home in the western sky, and it is Saturday night in Tiger Stadium, home of the LSU Tigers, one of the great venues in college football. Today, two teams collide in an old-fashioned SEC showdown. As we'll see, the Missouri Tigers taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. It's time to get this game started. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Missouri's offense will get the first crack at it here. And here comes their leader, Jesse. He just has a way of elevating everybody's play.
And he's a point guard, too. So good at distributing the football, finds the open guys, and he makes this offense go.
Makes it go, and just, you can trust him. Everything is available. You're not playing with one arm behind your back. You've got all guns blazing.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Pocket starts to collapse. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the offense sprung a big-time leak, and the quarterback went down.
And when you're throwing the football, you're trying to stop the best athletes in the world from getting to your quarterback. They're going to get there. They're pinning their ears back, get to the QB, get the sack.
Missouri will have to send out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The LSU Tigers offense will go to work for the first time. This is just a great matchup to watch on the outside, and who can win downfield in the passing game.
Man, this reminds me of 1997, Charles Woodson versus David Boston. 2 physical athletes that are going to be going toe-to-toe all game long.
Yeah, 2 alphas, 2 guys that play the positions where you have to have such confidence, quarterback, wide receiver. Let's see this throwdown.
Quarterback on the keeper. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. First down here for the offense. Gives it to the back on the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. Used the play fake, now to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Pulls it in, it's Garner. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They'll try the run. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. Missouri comes to the line with another first down. They're going to ride this running back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll pull it on the read. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. The Tigers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Wide receiver shows motion. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's got it. And he was dying to push his way in there, but he's knocked down at the 3. You can't hear yourself think on 3rd and goal. Looking for the score. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri.
And how about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Illinois is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Jeff George should never be counted out of any game. They're trailing by just 2 to Michigan State.
Touch pass on the jet sweep.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Devin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Running to the left. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He will make the fair catch just a few yards shy of midfield. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Off play action. Keeps looking downfield. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Short gain on the play before he slides. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Wide out in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line. That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Ready to fire from the pistol. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. He'll make the stop at the 21 after a pickup of about 5. Ball spotted at the 21. It's 1st down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Fires to the middle. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Getting some heat. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out.
Holding.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Motion from the offense. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. Got his man in the middle. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a 1st down. The lone back's got it. Runs through a tackle. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. The Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Trying to get to him. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw. Never gave his receiver a chance. After the misfire now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Takes the easy completion. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Zings it complete to the right.
It's a really nice job in coverage defensively there because that tight end, he wasn't really even open. Quarterback just still tried to put it on him and give him an opportunity, but great tackle short of the stick, setting up 4th down.
And this one splits the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being aggressive.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. He's looking downfield to throw. He lost one down the sideline. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Out of the gun to give to the back. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. He'll run it again. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. He wants to throw. Quick completion on the out route. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. On second down, he'll let it fly. Got his man on the right. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Got his man quickly. Not just hard-nosed running, that's cement-nosed running as he gets it to the 25. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. That one falls out of bounds, incomplete. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And that is no good. Guys, a double-digit lead is good, but more would have been better. Offense set on first down. He's looking to throw it. A strike downfield. Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. And he's brought down after a huge completion. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They'll throw it on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
10-yard loss on the play. Second down coming up.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Between the uprights, it's good.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific game from there in Death Valley.
Missouri will put a foot to it to start us in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football, Palmer, out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. He looks that one in nicely. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. LSU right back to the line. And LSU starting to get that passing attack cranked up.
And this is a unit that typically LSU is as good as they are at quarterback. We know they're going to be physical. We know they got athletes all over the field. But when they get really good quarterback play, those teams are really special.
He'll work his way down to the 28. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10.
Well, on that one, they decide to attack the left outside on the ground. You see the speed by the ball carrier there, Reese, picking up a huge chunk of yards.
I can't imagine any reason they wouldn't just run that play again.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Why not just go back to the well one more time?
The RPO, fire complete to the left. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Looking to move it through the air. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. On the ground, it's Blade. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the run. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. It's good, and that was dead solid purple.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. For this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going, and something can start to build.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to pop the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Running back searching for a hole. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, going up top. Moves away as he feels pressure. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. And the Tigers are moving quickly down the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good 2nd down.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's Stokes. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. So Missouri will have to punt it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. Makes a move. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He will score. Touchdown, LSU. The return man takes it to the end zone himself, and now he'll give his team the lead.
And your defense made a big stop. You think you're getting the offense the football back, but how about special teams coming through in a big way to take the lead for you? Get some excitement, get some juice back on your side.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Illinois is ahead right now, but the school that produced the likes of Dick Butkus and Red Grange has some work to do before this is over. They're up by 5 over Michigan State. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Give to the single back. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll try to power their way ahead. And they'll move the chains with the first down, but that might be it for the third quarter. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Off the play fake on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Here they come to try it again on 2nd and 10 from the 29. From the gun, running back on the move.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside give. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Fast motion from the offense. Trying play action. Fires downfield. It's caught. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now 1st and goal. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. With the run on 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Now it's 2nd and goal. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. Trying to pound it in. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Splits the uprights, it's good. Fellas, we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So, let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this game.
Makes the catch and he's brought down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They go to the ground. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Now on 3rd down for this offense. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. LSU will bring the punt team on the field.
Number 19, on to kick it away.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Good timing on the quick out. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver coming across in motion. The give to the tailback. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Looking to the big tight end. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. Comes out throwing on first down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one deep down the right side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Looking to go up top on first down. And this senior quarterback knows he had a chance that time and just put a little too much on it. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Quick strike complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Buying some time. At the 35, he's open. We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. Wants to throw on first down. Finds a man on the right. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Going up top on first down.
Big body.
Starting to feel a little pressure. At the 35, he's loose. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Late in the game, a lot about execution, right? The quarterback has to understand situational awareness, has to understand it. First of all, he does a great job of scrambling, but then the understanding part we're talking about clicks in. Does a great job of getting the first down and getting out of bounds.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. Right down the boulevard, it's good. That was a spontaneous combustion of a celebration on the sidelines, and wait to see what happens if they can hold on for a few more seconds. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Guys, that one was a ton of fun to call, and the players, a lot of games sort of wash away in the memory bank. Not that one. That will be an indelible mark in their memory.
I agree, Reese. I think back to my career at Florida, and just the games that stand out the most were always the ones that went down to the wire, whether we lost or whether we won. For this team, this is going to be a good memory moving forward, David, because of how well they played late.
Did you lose more of those or win more of those? I'm just asking for a friend. Tennessee, what happened? Hey, yeah, it's big-time clutch, right? These are the ones that define your seasons, define your careers, and the ones you never forget, those heartbreakers that come down to the last play.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.